Cowboys Nation, brace yourselves. The NFL world is about to be turned upside down. Micah Parsons, the heart of our defense, the man who strikes fear into quarterbacks across the league, is on the trade block. That's right, folks. Our worst nightmare could be coming true. The Dolphins are making a play for our star, and Jerry Jones is actually considering it. Draft picks, a Pro Bowl cornerback, and a whole lot of drama. This story has it all. Stick around as we dive into the bombshell that's rocking Dallas and the entire NFL. The fate of America's team hangs in the balance, and you won't believe what's coming next. Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. All right, folks, I hope you're sitting down for this one. Multiple sources close to the Cowboys organization have confirmed that star linebacker Micah Parsons is on the trade block. Yes, you heard that right, the heart and soul of our defense. The man who's been terrorizing quarterbacks since his rookie year could be on his way out of Dallas. Now, I know what you're thinking. Have you lost your mind? There's no way Jerry Jones would let Micah go. Trust me, I had the same reaction when I first heard the news. But as the details started to emerge, it became clear that this isn't just some wild rumor. This is real, and it's happening fast. The trade offer. According to our sources, the Miami Dolphins have made an aggressive push to acquire Parsons. They're offering a package that includes their 2025 first-round pick, their 2026 second-round pick, and star cornerback Xavier Howard. That's a hefty haul, folks, and it's got the Cowboys front office seriously considering the deal. Why now? You might be wondering why the Cowboys would even entertain the idea of trading away a generational talent like Micah Parsons. Well, it all comes down to money and team-building strategy. Parsons is entering the fourth year of his rookie contract, and he's due for a massive payday soon. With Dak Prescott's contract already eating up a significant portion of the salary cap, and other key players like CeeDee Lamb and Trayvon Diggs also needing extensions, the Cowboys are in a tight spot financially. The salary cap situation. The NFL salary cap for the 2024 season is set at $242.5 million, and the Cowboys are already pushing up against that limit. By trading Parsons now, they'd free up cap space for the future and acquire valuable draft capital to continue building the team. It's a tough pill to swallow, but from a business perspective, it's a move that could set the Cowboys up for long-term success. Micah's reaction. We've reached out to Micah's camp for comment, but so far, they've remained tight-lipped about the situation. However, a cryptic tweet from Parsons' official Twitter account has fans speculating. The tweet simply read, "Change is the only constant in life. Stay tuned." Is this a hint that Micah knows something we don't? Or is he just stirring the pot? Jerry Jones' dilemma. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones is reportedly torn on the decision. On one hand, Parsons is the type of player you build a franchise around, a true game-changer who can single-handedly alter the outcome of a game. On the other hand, the offer from Miami is substantial, and it could help the Cowboys address multiple needs across the roster. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate just how monumental this trade would be if it goes through. Micah Parsons isn't just any player, he's a once-in-a-generation talent who's already etched his name in Cowboys lore. The impact Parsons has had on the Cowboys' defense can't be overstated. He's transformed the unit from a liability to one of the most feared in the NFL. His versatility allows him to line up as an edge rusher, an off-ball linebacker, or even drop into coverage when needed. Losing a player of his caliber would undoubtedly leave a massive hole in the Cowboys' defense. But let's play devil's advocate for a moment and consider why this trade might actually make sense for Dallas. financial flexibility. As mentioned earlier, the Cowboys are in a tight spot with the salary cap. By trading Parsons now, they avoid having to shell out a massive contract extension that could potentially hamstring the team's ability to sign other key players. It's a tough decision, but sometimes you have to make sacrifices to keep the team competitive in the long run. Draft capital? The picks offered by Miami would give the Cowboys additional ammunition to either draft new talent or make moves in future drafts. With the way the Cowboys have been drafting in recent years, think CeeDee Lamb, Trayvon Diggs, and Tyler Smith, those picks could turn into the next generation of Cowboys stars. Xavier Howard. Let's not overlook the fact that the Cowboys would be getting a proven star cornerback in return. Howard is a four-time Pro Bowler and was named first-team All-Pro in 2020. Pairing him with Trayvon Diggs would give Dallas one of the most formidable cornerback duos in the league. Building a more balanced team. As great as Parsons is, football is the ultimate team sport. By spreading the resources across multiple positions, the Cowboys might be able to field a more well-rounded team overall. Avoiding a potential holdout. While there's no indication that Parsons is unhappy in Dallas, we've seen star players hold out for new contracts in the past. By making this move now, the Cowboys avoid any potential drama down the line. Now, I can already hear some of you shouting at your screens, but Jack, how can we just let Micah go? He's the heart and soul of our defense. Trust me, I get it. The thought of seeing Parsons in another uniform is enough to make any Cowboys fan sick to their stomach. But let's take a deep breath and look at some historical precedents for trades like this. Remember when the Raiders traded Khalil Mack to the Bears in 2018? At the time, it seemed like Oakland, now Las Vegas, was crazy for letting go of one of the best defensive players in the league. But looking back, that trade allowed the Raiders to draft Josh Jacobs, Jonathan Abram, and Damon Arnett with the picks they acquired. While not all of those picks panned out, it shows how a team can quickly rebuild through the draft. Or how about when the Dolphins traded Laramie Tunsil to the Texans in 2019? That move seemed questionable at the time, but it gave Miami the draft capital to select Jalen Waddle and acquire additional picks that have helped reshape their roster. The point is, sometimes these blockbuster trades can work out for both teams involved. It's all about how you use the assets you acquire. Now, let's talk about what this potential trade means for the Cowboys' upcoming season. If Parsons is indeed traded, here's how it could impact the team. Defensive scheme changes. Defensive coordinator Dan Quinn would need to completely revamp his defensive strategy. Parsons' ability to play multiple positions has been a key factor in the Cowboys' defensive success. Without him, we might see a more traditional 4-3 defensive alignment. Pressure on other players like DeMarcus Lawrence, Osa Odigizua, and Dorrance Armstrong would need to step up in a big way to fill the void left by Parsons. The pass rush, in particular, would take a significant hit. Secondary boost. On the flip side, the addition of Xavier Howard would give the Cowboys one of the best cornerback duos in the NFL. This could allow the defense to play more man coverage and potentially blitz more to make up for the loss of Parsons' pass rushing ability. Offensive philosophy. With a potentially weaker defense, the Cowboys might need to lean more heavily on their offense. This could mean more emphasis on ball control and time of possession to keep the defense off the field. Locker room dynamics. Parsons is a vocal leader on and off the field. His departure could create a leadership vacuum that other players would need to fill. That's all for now, Cowboys Nation. But stay tuned to America's Team Talk for all the latest updates on this developing story. We'll be bringing you round-the-clock coverage as more details emerge. Remember, in the NFL, things can change in the blink of an eye. By this time tomorrow, we could be welcoming Micah back to training camp Or we could be saying our goodbyes to one of the greatest defensive players in Cowboys history.